What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share the video with anybody that you think that would like the content of this channel. Thank you so much for all the subscribers that we have so far. I think we're creeping so close to about 180, so we are giving up there. And yeah, just another reminder that, where am I this way? We are doing the 250 subscriber giveaway. So yeah, hopefully we can get there. We are creeping ever so closely. So yeah, we're going to be giving away a Terror of Mechagodzilla puzzle, drawn by Tom Whalen. That was released by Mondo. Then we also have the Bandai Godzilla 91 that was just released, I think, this year, maybe late last year. I can't remember, but it's got fully tagged and everything like that. Tags in good conditions, brand new. So we got that. Then we also have the Chokoken Gigan Final Wars. It's a metal figure, so that's pretty cool. All pieces are in the box. And then lastly, we have some Godzilla keychains to give away also with that. So yeah, please let's get to that 250 subscriber mark, and yeah, we'll do a giveaway, and then we'll move on to the next goal. So yeah, keep it up, keep spreading the word. But yeah, today we're gonna do a little bit something different. This is gonna be all about minis and mini figures and stuff like that. It's gonna be like a mini extravaganza kind of thing. I have a whole bunch of littler guys that I've kind of collected over the last few months, or maybe even several more months than that. But yeah, I kind of want to do a big little mini unboxing of all these guys and just kind of take a look at them. I'm not a huge mini kind of collector. I'll get ones every now and again, but normally stick to the bigger figures, the X pluses, the Sofubis, or even the bigger, the gigantics and stuff like that. So that's usually my forte. The little ones I just don't do. I used to back in the day, but I've changed my collecting. But there are some things I just have to have, and it's just, yeah, I just have to give them. So it's just like, boom, got to get them. Don't care if it's small, or if it's like stuff that I really want that you can't get in a bigger figure form. And they only do it in the smaller figure kind of scale. Then of course I'm gonna get them. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I got some few really cool little ones here for you guys, and some other ones that probably everybody has kind of already gotten and stuff like that. But I haven't looked at them personally because I haven't unboxed them yet. So, but yeah, without further ado, let's get into our first box. All right, so our first box day is actually from Super7. So you guys kind of might know kind of what's in this box, but like I said, I have not looked at them personally. This is kind of a last minute purchase for me when they were on sale and stuff like that, and I've just kind of sat on them. So yeah, hopefully they look good. So this is what I got. To be honest, I didn't even realize that I got two of these guys, but that kind of happens when you're collecting. But yeah, I got the Shogun burning, or what are they calling this one? Just the kind of the translucent Shogun minifigure that was released or debuted by Super7. They scaled down the original Shogun warrior figure, and basically just made it a mini figure. He's probably 3.5, 4 inches tall, and started this little line of these guys, which are really cool. I don't have a Shogun, and I have said it before by showing off my other little Super 7 Shogun figures. This is their third release of the Shogun. I think the first one was the original, just colored one, and the second one was a glow in the dark. His head glow in the dark, and his arms, and I think his spines and stuff like that. So this is the third one, and I really just want to keep going with it and stuff like that. So, and I don't know if I got one for taking out of the box and one for leaving in. I have no idea, but yeah, it's apparently I just got two. So it is what it is. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and take him out. All right, and here he is. Yeah, this is great. I love the orange translucent on him and stuff like that. It really does look like it's kind of like a burning Godzilla and stuff. And of course, you got the tongue action. Like your normal Shogun figure was famous for. They put in these little guy, which is really cool. Fortunately, not the rocket, fist and stuff like that, but uh, the fist still turn around and stuff like that. So that's really cool. But yeah, this is awesome. Cool little guy to add to the collection of the Shoguns. So yeah, that's my first one. And as you saw, this is the Maru-san original ball mark, kind of a reissue in the little form, just like they did to the Shogun. And this is the L tail. They had the L tail and the J tail Maru-san ball mark figures, and they are just like when they originally were released. Way back in the day, these things are old, or they're considered vintage and stuff like that. They had two different tail types. One, the tail was like this, what they call it the L tail, and the other one was a J tail, where the actual tail went up sharper, a sharper angle, so it looked like a J. And then this one kind of looks more like an L because it's a little bit more flat and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I missed out on the J tail, but I got the L tail at least. I'm definitely just leaving this one in the packaging because I think the packaging looks amazing this way. And I don't know. I just hopefully I can grab a J tail and everything and just kind of add it to the collection because these little guys are really something. They're a cool callback to the old action figures and the figures that came out that kind of got a lot of us started back in the day. My age, my generation didn't start with these kind of things and stuff like that. So I started with other things, but I know a lot of collectors started with Ballmark and Marusan and stuff like that. So like this stuff is a nice throwback. Same thing with the Shogun Warriors and stuff. That's great. So it's a great thing that Super 7 is bringing these back, giving a little bit of love. That maybe some people have forgotten and stuff like that. Kind of, but made them more kind of relevant and more fun because they're so little and little fit in your little pocket and stuff like that, but they're not going to take up a lot of room, and they're just going to be fun to collect. So it'll be cool to see if they bring out any other ones and stuff. So, but yeah, that's my first box day from Super 7. All right. So this box is actually from, what is it, Crunchyroll actually. And so maybe some of you might know where what's in here and stuff like that. So Crunchyroll got the licensing to release certain sculpt from Godzilla. They originally had these little guys. They call little sleeping gojis, basically. And it's just kind of him laying on his side, just chilling, taking a nap. And these are great because this is the second wave of Crunchyroll that brought these out. And I missed out on all of them on the first wave, which kind of sucks because I think there was a glow in the dark and stuff like that. But I definitely got jumped on the second wave and got actually not one. Then there is a yellow and blue Sleeping Goji. Same sculpt and everything, but that's not the only one. And finally, bam, then the green one. So yeah, this is what I got from Crunchyroll. I think these are super neat. I don't think these are any of these are glow in the dark, but definitely if you have some kind of like fluorescent light or anything like that, it's still gonna give off a nice not glow, but a nice shine to it. They're really gonna pop, in some kind of black light or even the LED lights, in my back and stuff like that, in my cabinets. It's definitely gonna make these guys pop. But I think this sculpt is so unique and so different. This is one of the two Sleeping Goji sculpts that are out there. The other one is actually him sitting, taking a nap with like his arms, in his lap and stuff like that. So they were kind of hard to get. When Crunchyroll does these, everybody jumps on them because they're so cheap. I don't remember God, I think the first batch was only like 15 bucks a piece. I think these were like 30. So they did get smart and raise the price a little bit, which sucks for us buyers, but happy for them. Um, but yeah, but I was able to get the whole set for the second wave. Like I said, miss out on the first wave, but I wasn't going to miss out on the second wave. So I thought these were really cool. So I don't know if I'm going to keep them all, but definitely going to look at them and see which one I like the best, and, maybe um, do something with the other ones. I don't know yet. Maybe sell them, maybe even do a giveaway. Who knows? So but yeah, these are really cool though. Very, very unique, very different. So yeah, that was my second unboxing. All right, so now I'm gonna move to a couple that I've kind of already unboxed. I did a little unboxing with fellow collectors in the Kaiju Collectors group. Did a couple of box days, and I opened up a couple, but didn't know how many people actually watched that. So I was gonna just re-show them off and just kind of give them some more love because I think they're kind of cool. So the first one we're gonna do is this little smoggy guy right here. This is great. I believe this was a Godzilla store exclusive, and what it is basically a duster. Get these little frills things on the ends here, and basically it just you use it for dusting. And it's so cool because it's the flying Hedora, and it just kind of works well. And actually, right here, this little pocket here is actually where you put your fingers. So you actually hold them and then just kind of sweep them back and forth, and you can dust off stuff. I particularly got this for my computer area and stuff like that because my keyboard and my computer area was so dusty and just gross. And I was just so lazy to clean it that I was like, God, I need some kind of duster or something like that. And this came out, and I didn't pre-order nothing like that. So luckily I got on the secondary market for actually not that much. I think I got about retail price. So that's good. Anything time you get something secondary market for about retail price, that is a win. So, but yeah, I thought this was really cool. I mean, I'm not the biggest Hedora fan, but I just thought this was super cool, super unique, and I just needed a duster, so he comes in handy too. So yeah, I got this little guy, a kind of a 2-pack here. Both these things came in the same box, but I'll show off the first set here first. Like I said, these were kind of already shown off, but kind of want to give more love to these because you don't really see these very often. These were an exclusive for Gigan's 50th birthday, which I don't know. I don't know if just the Japanese just forgot it's actually his 50th this year, but they haven't really brought out that much Gigan stuff, and it's kind of a disappointment. But it is what it is, They're bringing out more Hedora stuff than it's Gigan, so it's kind of like Hedora's second year birthday, even though he already turned 50 a year ago. They're kind of keep celebrating, keep bringing out all this Hedora stuff. So, but I definitely wanted to get something of Gigan this year. It is a decent movie. The kaiju action is superb. Um, but yeah, that's about it really for that movie. But yeah, I wanted to show these off. And if you guys have seen Godzilla versus Gigans, you guys might know what these are. These are the illustrated monsters from the main character who had to make up monster designs for the company who were ran by aliens, who wanted the world peace kind of thing. Um, they just wanted more monsters instead of the monsters that actually already existed. So these are the drawings that were on his pad of paper that he made up. And this is the Mamagon, and this is Shukra, the homework monster. So I thought those were super cool. We did a podcast on Monsters with Attitude about Godzilla versus Gigan, celebrating the 50th year for him. And we actually talked about these guys, about actually getting figures of these guys, if we wanted them or if we're not, and I understood, like, I think we said, if they brought out little figures, they'd be worth getting, but like a big figure, no. And this was perfect because shortly after we had that show, these were announced online. I think Cast had a whole bunch of Godzilla vs. Gigan stuff, and these were some of the things that were announced, just little acrylic stands of these guys. And I was like, this is perfect. Like, this is exactly kind of what I wanted. So Definitely wanted to get these, definitely unique, something to add to, your Godzilla versus Gigan collection and stuff like that. 'Cause you can say that you actually have these guys. So that's pretty cool. Also, with that same box, from the same event from Cast, they actually brought out, or I think re-released, this particular little ornament, I guess you could say, because Cast is a Japanese company that makes, mostly known for is their little ornaments, but they're of like scenes and just famous events that happen throughout the Godzilla, series and stuff like that that usually don't see, that other companies make. It could be a famous scene, it could be a famous item, it could be a famous monster, person, whatever. They'll make a little, ornament of it, and it's so cool. But they are so sought after. It's so crazy to try to get these things, and they just skyrocket up in price. It's nuts. It really is. So I saw this. I really wanted it because I wanted more representations of this particular thing. And I know it's small, but it's something. So, but yeah, it is the Godzilla Tower from Godzilla versus Gigan. So that was really cool. Like, I do have the Marmont Godzilla Tower, actually in the case behind me, but I wanted something else. Like, I really want something like accurate from the film. Obviously, I want some kind of X Plus or a similar company to make this particular iteration. Let's say I didn't jump on it. I shouldn't even say that, because I actually waited and lost out on one, and actually another fellow collector got it. Actually, John Ruffin did, from Collect All Monsters, and I just kicked myself. And then finally, about a week later, I think another one popped up, and then I jumped on it because I just did the buyout price, and whole buckets. These things are expensive. Oh my gosh! Like, you wouldn't think they are, but they definitely are. So, but without further ado, let's look at it. All right, here he is, all his glory. Look at this. Oh, so cool. Gotta go real slow here. But yeah, exactly just like from the film, taken out, miniaturized him, it's awesome. It even has the balloon. Like, come on, that's so great. Even has the tower that goes up to his head, and it's just perfect. So yeah, I was so happy to get this, and this is my first. No, is that first? Second cast figure. I actually have a Titanosaurus. But yeah, these things, like I said, these things are crazy to get. They're very expensive or hard to get. So, but yeah, this is so great. Going into the Godzilla versus Gigan collection, because this one is super rare to find. Like I said, you don't. There's, other than this, there is just a Marmont of the Godzilla Tower. There's nothing else made from of him, or of it, I should say. So this is really cool to have, and it's so detailed for a little figure like this. This is 3.5, 4 inches tall. It's super detailed. So, my little balloon is falling. But yeah, here's his back. You kind of see the flattening of the tail, just like the movie, which I always thought was super weird. Never liked the spikes either. I thought that was non-accurate. But that was just me. I was a kid. I was so picky about what it looked like, and stuff like that. So, but yeah. Come on, focus. So yeah, it's super great. So yeah, that's it's part of the other box. All right. Lastly, but certainly not least, this is probably my favorite one. This one's crazy. So, um, a fellow collector in Collect All Monsters family, David Dobko, got gifted a certain figure, of a certain iteration of Godzilla, from a sculptor that's pretty well known in the Godzilla community, Alex Murdoch. And I loved it. Like, it was so great. I was so jealous of David for getting that one. It was so great, and even the paint job was just, it was so good, so good. And I've wanted to get an iteration of this particular type of Godzilla, because there's only one out there, and it's ridiculously hard to get. and it's, it was literally sold for one day at one con, and after that it was gone. And I think they only had 100 total pieces, from a painted to an unpainted. So it's extremely limited, So it's just like it's on my grail list to try to find it and try to acquire it. Obviously still searching, but this is a nice replacement, you know, until I actually find that, because this one is just phenomenal. It's so cool. I absolutely love it. So I just randomly just messaged Alex and see if he had any more. He did, and then I just asked him to change the paint job just a little bit and stuff like that. Just because David's paint job was one of a kind paint job, and that's fine. That's completely understandable. It was cool, understood it. So I just kind of told him, hey, I kind of want this kind of a paint job, and he went with it, and yeah, it turned out super cool. So, but without further ado, bam! Look at this freaky-eyed beauty. Good Lord. Woo! Love it. So this is the storyboard Godzilla. So if nobody, or if you don't know the backstory for the storyboard Godzilla, basically it's called Storyboard Godzilla because it was on a storyboard for when they were making Godzilla. This was his possible design of what they wanted to make Godzilla look like. And obviously they didn't go with this, but it's kind of famous now because now it's kind of getting more sought after and stuff like that because it was an unmade design of Godzilla. And like I said, there was one company that actually made a figure of this design of Godzilla, and that was Knott's. So if you ever hear someone talk about Knott's storyboard, this is what they're talking about. This kind of Godzilla in Safubi form. So, and this is amazing. Alex did such a great job on this. It looks just like it. I mean, it's so cool. And of course, Alex does so good with his chibi forms. They look so lifelike, and actually in the chibi size, like he puts so much detail in them. It's crazy. It looks like it's a bigger figure, or could be because he puts all this detail in it. So, but yeah, like even he had like frills, on the tail and stuff like that for when they were thinking of this Godzilla. And obviously he had bigger ears, and then his eyes were obviously a lot bigger, and stuff. And but yeah, I think this iteration of Godzilla is super cool and super unique. And I hope, some other company comes out with something like this, but I will definitely take this. This is I will treasure this little figure because this is awesome. Alex did an amazing job. So yeah, it's great. I think I have other stuff from Alex. I think I have the uh, Godzilla 62 versus the Wolfman, which was really cool. And then I think I have a Titanosaurus. So yeah, I got a few pieces from Alex that just look amazing. So yeah, definitely hit him up. I think he's got an Etsy store or a online store. I'll put a link in the description of the video so you guys can check it out and stuff like that. And they're not even, I mean, they're reasonably priced too. So yeah, definitely check him out. He does an amazing job and does like amazing colors on these things too. Like, if you want a certain color or whatever, like he can put anything on these things. So yeah, it's super great. But yeah, this is amazing. And he even actually put a stand to it too, so I could just let him sit on it, if I wanted to. So that's really cool. I didn't expect that, but yeah, super fast shipping, excellent to work with, master at his craft. So yeah, I absolutely love this. I will cherish this. So yeah, I think me and Dave are the only two that actually have this little guy. So David's number one, I'm number two. So yay, David, we're storyboard brothers. So thank you, Alex, a lot. Gosh, I love this thing. So, but yeah. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get those subscribers up so we can get that giveaway going. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, and later.